Buying a home is one of the largest, most stressful financial decisions you will ever make. You are moving hundreds of thousands of dollars, signing decades-long commitments, and hoping nothing falls apart at the last minute. And if you are buying around here, starting right in the dense, competitive neighborhoods of Boston, stretching all the way down to Buzzards Bay and the vacation markets of Cape Cod, the rules of the game suddenly change. In most parts of the country, buyers reach the finish line by handing their final paperwork and checks over to a standard title company to process the closing. But if you try to do that in Massachusetts, you are breaking the law. Here, an attorney must handle your closing. The state explicitly requires a dedicated legal professional at the table, creating a completely different system for how your life savings are handled and protected compared to the rest of the country. Why does Massachusetts force you to hire your own real estate attorney instead of using a standard title company? It is easy to assume this is some holdover from colonial New England law. The actual reason is pure risk mitigation. Real estate documents are dense contracts filled with shifting liabilities and hidden threats. Every clause dictates what happens to your money if the deal stalls. The state mandate ensures a trained professional actively scrutinizes the paperwork to neutralize those traps before they drain your bank account. The moment a seller accepts your offer, the transaction timeline accelerates instantly. You quickly move to the Purchase and Sale Agreement, the PNS. This document acts as the legally binding blueprint for your entire transaction. Because this blueprint uses obscure legal phrasing, your attorney translates the dense text to pinpoint financial risks. They clarify deadlines, tighten financing language, and add specific clauses to secure your deposit if an inspection fails. By rewriting those terms, your attorney actively converts a document full of potential liabilities into a customized shield protecting your exact interests. The next step is the title review. This process functions like historical archaeology, where your attorney digs through decades of town records, ensuring old debts, liens, and boundary disputes haven't attached to the home like a virus. Take a recent buyer looking at a colonial home near Mobbin's Pond in East Bridgewater. The house passed the physical inspection, the appraisal was clean, and the transaction looked perfectly smooth. This timeline graph shows the property's ownership history, hiding an unpaid municipal betterment. A standard title processor might rubber stamp the visible paperwork, passing that debt to the new owner. But the Massachusetts attorney flagged the betterment, forcing the seller to clear it before closing. Without that level of meticulous local investigation, the buyer would have inherited a surprise bill for several $1,000s on day one. All of this preparation culminates on closing day, when final legal documents and hundreds of thousands of dollars converge at a single table. Here, your attorney serves as the on-site director. They manage the disbursement of funds and oversee the exact legal transfer of ownership step by step. This makes the closing table the definitive, legally binding guarantee that you are receiving a property with a clear, unburdened title. The state's strict legal requirement serves as a buyer's ultimate financial safety net. Securing a home requires a unified team, an energetic real estate agent like Lou Corcoran, who knows the South Shore and Cape Cod to protect your goals, alongside a dependable attorney to protect your money. Embracing this uniquely Massachusetts framework ensures that when you walk out with the keys, you do so with total confidence and absolute peace of mind.